Now let's go to New Wyrnshire. We're still not done with the hunting around. So the goose chase was not wild. This next one might be. So if you skipped yesterday's episode and you're now in this episode, this Tuesday episode, and you're like, okay, now we're gonna have main quest progress. Nope. What you missed was the entire hunt for the class emblem that we dicked around in Cortara for ages. Now we're gonna do the hunt for the guild member here in New Wyrnshire. Hit that wrong button every time. That's where we can't go, is that top left corner. That's the main quest, so I'm just gonna try and track down... Is there a run button? Why do I keep thinking there was a run button in this game? Well, let's try to find a person who we haven't talked to. Like, they have the little symbol on them. I think... Because pretty sure we've talked to everybody here, so I'm gonna have a bit of a run around here. Oh boy. I feel like I was very, very thorough when we last played this... when we last adventured here. So I don't know what I'm going to achieve by doing this other run around, but I imagine the character has to be somewhere around here. I don't know. Oh, so if I could talk about last time's, like last week's episode real quickly again, Magnolia was an interesting character in the end. I kind of liked her. I don't think that's a new character archetype, the kind of morally ambiguous, person more interested in the researcher, morally ambiguous, more interested in their research rather than, the good of people. Like you could tell that she was more interested in the potential that Glenn provided by having the the access to the white door, right? Rather than, actually being worried about the people in her care so much. So that's not a new character archetype for sure. I don't know, there was something interesting about her, pompousness a little bit, and something about her vibe made her a little bit different, I feel like, from how that's presented normally. So I found her interesting. Oh! Hold on. We haven't talked to this person. Someone told me that smoking is bad for your health. When I see priests with their consecration bells, and especially with all the smoke they breathe in, I don't believe it. Surely God would not impose unhealthy tasks on them. Now let me finish my 60th Marlboro of the day. Well, that was a character we haven't talked to before, so have I not goofed around up here? I haven't, because I haven't been to this chest. I'm gonna guess that leather breastplate is a little bit lower tier than what we're rocking at the moment. I'm not even gonna bother looking into it. Okay, but this is good. This is very good. I think, yeah, I saw this chest on the way through here. What is an ear spoon? It's a better weapon. Let's rock it. Why is it called an ear spoon? Your guess is as good as mine. Nice. I thought I read that map correctly. Like this dark part here is the rooftop. Hey, we got all the treasure! Yay! Wait, how? It says 11 out of 11, but there's still a symbol. What? Oh! You know what? I never thought about that. Maybe these aren't find these treasure chests. Maybe they're not meant to be all treasure chests. It just means find this many in the area. Ah! I never thought about that. That's interesting. Man, I'm just looking, because eventually I'm going to have to, come down here to, link up the board. It's gonna be a lot of work. There's no easy ones to get anymore. Here's this one, but you know, who knows where this quest is when we get it. And then there's this one to get a couple of points. Win an encounter with an all-girls team, which in practice might not be easy. So the big chains are kind of done for now. I'm like... Well, here's one, actually. Win an encounter against Horn Lizard without taking any damage. Not an easy one. Horn Lizards are very tough. Maybe with Sky Armors we could do it? Can we use Sky Armor? Yes, we can, because we were dicking around in Cortara. But we could at least get 2 on the board from there. That might eventually have to be what I go for, but that's... not for now. You need anything? I'm gonna splurge on these, actually. So we have a nice stockpile. Landis does not lack raw materials, especially ores. We just can't do much without them, because we are constantly at each other's throats in endless wars. Bupper! Yay. Oh? Oh! Could this be it?
Unbelievable. These stingy people. This upsets me tremendously.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? You don't look like you're from around here, but you must have heard that the part of Wyrnshire blew up a little over a year ago, right?
Yes, I guess I heard something like that. It's been a year now since the destruction of Wyrnshire, huh? I guess it is. It's been like 3 months since the second blow-up of the grimoires. That checks out.
Many people died, but even more people lost their properties. The blast wave and that earthquake brought down many buildings. People who have already lost everything once should know just how important it is to protect their belongings, right? What are you getting at? Who are you? I'm an insurance agent and I'm selling insurance policies.
What is insurance?
What is insurance? How can you not know what insurance is?
Well, I do know the word, but not how you sell insurance.
What's with the rest of you? You don't know either?
Nope.
No idea. Oh, I get it now. No wonder people aren't interested in my offers. I might have to explain what insurance is first. We better leave him alone and return to our base. Base? You're a clan, perhaps? Do you own an airship? Maybe sky armors as well? We do. Splendid. Then you need an insurance policy. We do? Take me with you, and I'll sell you insurance policies for a fair price.
Do we really need them?
Of course. They're essential for every clan.
Okay. Fine with me, but you'll have to explain us what insurance is on the way there.
Of course. Marvelous. I can finally make some money again.
Congratulations! Guy joined the clan. It didn't say what Guy does, so I'm a little confused, but nice! We freaking did it, and that wasn't too much of a hunt this time, not like that Cortara statue, so woo, baby! Where is this guy, or Guy de Maupassant? Where is he gonna be? I don't know. So a quick run around to find him. I guess when we first went to Wyrnshire, I just completely missed those, like, rooftops, because there was so much unchecked stuff on those, like, rooftop parts, so... Kinda glad I stumbled on the path there while I was rambling about, I guess, the main story, or the side story we did last time. Not much to add about that. Well, I was talking about Magnolia. I'm just talking about her as a character. She's interesting. All the side quests have... Except the Tomke one, which was so damn short that it was a big load of nothing in my mind. All of them have been nice in setting up some, like, interesting stuff going on. Oh, and also, I guess the vacation one was kind of like that wasn't very interesting. That was just like a weird gag with the drunk wizard and his talking vegetables. No, the vegetables didn't talk. It was the pigs that talked. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've had a good time with them. You know, this is definitely quality over quantity with the side quests here. The Tomke one is just the only weird one, and it's kind of unfortunate that that's the first one I did, because I feel like that's kind of like left this impression on me about side quests, because the other ones have been fine. It's been enjoyable, like world building and side quest stuff and everything, but just that it's just so weird. It's like, here's this character, take him with you to like investigate stuff. Go to this new area. The quest ends immediately at that new area with like no resolution, and it's just, you know, get this new party member. I don't know. This is kind of odd.
The people here don't seem to have enough money for my insurance policies. I've got to wait for your clan to get more money and raise in clan rank.
Ah, that's what's going on, huh? Kind of like the musician guy who is over here. Yeah, Eddie. Poor Eddie. I'm trying to build a clan, man. So what happens now? Because that was the last guy, I'm pretty sure. Nothing going on there. Huh. Nothing to be gained, huh? Well, obviously we haven't reached whatever clan rank we're trying to achieve, because 1, it says reach your level 3 with your clan. And 2, of course, all these characters who are like, oh, I think your clan needs to get a little bigger before we can do something around here. So obviously we're not done, like, with the clan here yet. The guild isn't finished. However... Oh, I didn't think about that. There might be a problem. Oh my goodness. Oh no, now my paranoia meter is very high. What if there are, like, hidden clan members that you can't get tips for? If that's what we're missing to upgrade this place, then we are in big trouble. I have not the patience nor the foggiest clue on where to hunt for them. Let's hope the case is... Actually, you know what? Since this is worded like this, first batch, and everything's been in that first batch so far, nah, forget it. Okay, she's gonna have, like, new ones later on. There has to be a second batch, right? So, let's be patient and come back here later to find some new, like, tips later on, okay? Let's not have a panic attack about the possibility. Clearly, she's gonna provide us new opportunities for finding more clan members. Probably later, I guess, you know. It's not gonna be too much work to, like, basically, you know, progress the main quest, and whenever there's, like, a, you know, kind of a little gap in the main quest, we can drop by to, like, check if, like, any new tips have come in for Valora. I mean, we kind of had that right after Fion Oasis. They even, like, talked about, you know what you should do now is do a bunch of side quests, okay? Although there weren't any new ones. Well, we don't know if there were any new ones or not, because I hadn't exhausted all of them yet at the time, so, yeah, who knows? But for now, congratulations, those of you who have been jumping around, like, to get past the kind of really drawn-out side stuff. Now, we are going to be walking to the main quest. 15 minutes of episode time left, so, you know, this wasn't a complete wash. But I will reiterate that this has been surprisingly enjoyable, doing all this side stuff here, just, like, a little bit of building up stuff. I guess because it hasn't felt overwhelming. That's what people will always, like, call out, like, the kind of collect-a-thons, or alternatively all the open-world games with, like, the giant checklists of things to do. I mean, Ghostwire Tokyo that I'm playing right now on the Friday and Saturday slot of the channel, you could levy that charge towards that game, that you know, it's got that, like, gross checklist amounts of stuff to do. I guess being a, you know, classical RPG like this, I think everything has felt a little bit more constrained, so I've had a good time doing it, whereas I'm sure I would have burned myself out if I was trying to do everything in Ghostwire, which I'm not doing. Even though in Ghostwire I'm also, like every once in a while popping off to do, like, some side stuff as well, so it's not like I don't abandon to it, but I can't commit to something like that when there's that much of it going on. Oh, shoot. Yeah, let's move on with the main story because, oh, I didn't even think about this. Killian was working for the, I forget, the Arnsreich was the name of the organization outside of Valandis, and the church is an arm of that organization. Oh no!
It's you, Killian? So, you escaped the Aurora.
Hello, Glenn. I've heard you were in Wyrnshire. Never expected you to lead a clan, though.
And I've never expected to see you in the church's armor.
Nice look, isn't it?
Who did you have to cheat to get it?
Glenn, what I did back then, I did because I really thought it was the most peaceful way. Ooh boy, okay. Let's hear the explanation, I guess, because he did try to kidnap somebody, take a hostage. That's kind of messed up.
Offer Len as a sacrifice so you could earn a few coins?
Think of me as an opportunist for all I care. I'm willing to pay any price. If I have to sacrifice a friend to save 100 strangers from death, I'll do so proudly. That's a take. That's a life look, I guess. But rest assured, this rank of commander was bought with information.
What kind of information?
Back in Kinreld, I found the diary of a monk who lived there at the same time as Nalkilber. Most of what they wrote was useless, but I was able to find a description of Nalkilber. A very charismatic young man with silver hair and 2 colored eyes. Does that ring a bell? No. Who? What?
No, not really.
Okay, good, because I was also like, what? I don't know what we're talking about. Terran's counselor, Gwaine. An R who can live for hundreds of years. Joined the court the same time the Grimoire arrived there. Oh, right, when we knew that Gwaine was somehow involved, because there was that cutscene when the second Grimoire explosion was going on. All the eyeballs were in the sky, and I believe the implication was that Gwaine had stolen the Grimoire. Right, he just hasn't been part of the plot for a while, so I had forgotten all about him. And we did not know this bit about him being an R. That's interesting.
You think that he's Nalkilber?
Well, they share the same appearance and are connected to the Grand Grimoire. Nalkilber vanished 50 years ago when Gwaine joined Terran's court.
And this is what you've told the church?
Not only. 2 months ago, I returned to Kindrel to find more information. And whatever book you opened, the church was always searching for the grave of Rena.
I know, they still are.
True, but according to the books, they actually found it. Although they kept the location hidden.
They found it? That makes no sense. Why are they still searching then?
Yeah, I was about to be like, isn't the church organizing searches for the tomb? So that's weird. Something must have happened that kept this information from ever leaving the monastery.
Wait. Was Nalkilber living there when they discovered it?
Not bad, Glenn. That's exactly it. I bought this rank of a commander with the information that Sir Gwaine of Terran knows where the grave of Lady Rena lies.
I see. That explains it. Commander! The bishop calls for you.
Tell him I'll be with him in a moment.
Yes, sir!
The music cut out. I thought we were in trouble for a second.
So, what are you gonna do now, Sir Killian? Will you be wearing that disguise for the rest of your life?
For now, I'll play escort to Bishop Zacchaeus.
As long as he can be of use to you, right? Nothing more than a stone on the side of your path?
Man, I kind of love, Glenn is being assertive here. He's not taking Killian's betrayal, lightly. I kind of like that Glenn is, he's not spineless, but he is now, he has been a little, deferential. Now he's, not taking Killian's BS anymore. I appreciate that. Glenn, I want to plow up this land and create from its roots a country free of hatred and discord.
You all alone want to change the world?
You surely know the metaphor that a king is like a puppeteer and his people are like marionettes. He keeps the straps tight and thus controls his subjects. However, times have changed. Nowadays, a king does not hold the straps with an iron fist. He gives the people free space so that they don't notice that they are hanging by the strings. But as soon as a puppet moves even a little bit too far, he tightens the strings and pulls the puppet back into position. Like the touch of an actual puppet theater here for him to be like motioning to with his metaphor.
So, how are you gonna free the people? Are you gonna run from marionette to marionette and cut their strings?
To find myself out of breath and my sword dull? Those would have to be some really tough ropes, like a carbon nanofiber or something for his sword to get dull, cutting them. No. I'm gonna climb up my strings and chop off the puppeteer's hand.
Then you're gonna fall deep.
It's a price I'll pay most gladly.
Killian, you may have cut off the tyrant's hand, but each resident is still hanging tied to a string.
Okay, this metaphor is getting a little stretched out here.
It won't be long until another puppeteer arrives and takes hold of the handle.
Okay, kinda still works, this metaphor, but I feel like we need to cut it around here. Like the strings of a puppet, you might say. Then we must make sure there's enough blood on it so that no one ever dares to. There you are, Killian. I've been waiting for you for ages. Our carriage is ready. We must go to Tormund. Forgive me, Your Excellency. What are you doing in such a crumbling place anyway? You're just getting all dusty here. Come on, let's go before you catch something. Very well. You've heard him. I've got to go.
Killian, what they're saying about this man. You and him. Did you?
I told you. It's a price I'll pay most gladly. Our meeting was short. Until we meet again, Glenn. Stay alive. Huh.
What price am I willing to pay? How far am I ready to go?
For a second, I thought this would end with us having to team up with Killian. Like, this is him joining the party again. Like, I thought that it might be like some kind of teeth clenched, teamwork, Like, somehow we have to, work again with him. Because, there's a bit of a gap in the party, him not being here. Okay. What do we do now? Apparently we go report to the Queen by the looks of it. Because that's where that symbol is. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. She is kind of our, our benefactor, so we might as well... Oh boy.
Isn't this Sir Sandar? What's going on?
I forget who Sir Sandar is. I'm sorry to say. Oh no, probably somebody from here. It's not the duck, so...
You're back, and not a second too late.
My lady, did I see it right? You executed Terran's ambassador?
Oh! Terran's ambassador. Yes, I think we did see this character then. Because this is a puppet state of Terran. Because Terran controls the entire, island. I forget that part. That's crazy, though. That is, this changes things. That's an escalation. That's scary.
He had a choice between the dungeon and the gallows. But instead, he chose to swing the sword. Now he swings from the rope. What happened?
Please, my lady. Even I have been kept in the dark.
It is time to act. Word has reached me from Terran. Nabrelia is marching against Valandis. So the time has come. You were going to wait for Cameron's message, but the plan has changed. We can't let an opportunity like this pass us by. We will stab Terran in the back by stealing the Grand Grimoire.
Wait, my lady. We're playing right into Nabrelia's hands with this. My lady, don't tell me you have... Are you colluding with Nabrelia?
Is it true? Is this how you gain your confidence, Lady Bran? Indeed. Nabrelia has asked for our help, which we will gladly offer. Terran's rule over Valandis must find an end.
And Nabrelia's a beginning? With all due respect, my lady, you are selling Valandis to foreigners.
I'm buying back our sovereignty. That's what I've agreed with King Dreklar.
This is madness!
Watch your tongue, General Tormund!
They won't treat us any better! I'd rather be ruled by someone with Valandian blood running through their veins.
See, I'm not sure. This is actually a tricky situation, as I don't really know the politics and the policies of Nabrelia that well either. Like, yeah, I don't know. But, like, yeah... I'm kind of siding with Tormund, because this is a bit of an escalation. It's hard. I don't know the full picture here. It's hard for me to say what the like move here is.
And whose sword is stained by such? Have you forgotten Terran's crimes? You give precedence to the murderers of our families?
I don't know, like Nabrelia wasn't the one who brutally subjugated this place, so I don't know. But the part I'm thinking is, like, Nabrelia, how nice do they play once, you know, there isn't this kind of thing of, like, Terran around. Like, yeah, that's why I'm like, tough sitch.
What is your opinion? What did you negotiate with Nabrelia? We'll help Nabrelia and gain our independence. In exchange, they can build a military base on Valandis.
We will follow your plan, my lady. The Grand Grimoire is our enemy, not Nabrelia.
Damn, okay, Victor. Victor is making the hard call here.
Whoever is in possession of the Grand Grimoire is an enemy of humanity.
Okay, yeah. I guess it's good to be goal-focused. Our goal was the Grand Grimoire, so, yeah.
I knew I could count on you. Then let's make the preparations now. Speak to Tormund when you're ready.
Oh gosh, I don't know what being ready means in this case, but, yeah, Talk to Tormund after finishing preparations. I think we're prepared as can be. Oh, well, there's one thing we could do is just go and, you know, synthesize crystals. I'll get an opportunity. I didn't bother to do it today, even though I saw a bunch of animals, because I knew that would take up even more time. I'm sure we'll find some on the way, and I can, like, then take care of that business, so I think I won't. I think next time we will just indeed move on with it, but, right. Good stuff. Next time, no more side stuff. Like, this is now, I need to know where this goes. So next time, we're talking to Tormund, and we're seeing what's going to happen. So please look forward to that. It's going to be exciting. Bye!